The Michigan Dogman is a bipedal werewolf-type creature. Many stories have been told over the years of this ancient creature. It was first reported in 1887 in Wexford County, Michigan. Sightings have been reported in several locations throughout Michigan, primarily in the northwestern quadrant of the Lower Peninsula. Recently, this photo has been appearing online allegedly showing a dogman. Many who have seen this image have stated that it matches the typical description of the dogman. However, not much information has been released about the photo, making many people question what it actually shows. One person who viewed the image has said the following: "I've captured many strange things on my trail cam, but nothing that looks like this. The most common things I capture are deer, boar and other common wildlife. I'm not someone who believes in paranormal, but these creatures do make me feel uncomfortable." As mentioned, many people have come forward with their stories of the dogman. In 1938 in Paris, Michigan, Robert Fortney was attacked by 5 wild dogs and said that one of the 5 walked on 2 legs. Reports of similar creatures also came from Allegan County in the 1950s. A woman recently come forward and posted about her encounter with one of these creatures. She said the following: "I live in Gladwin, Michigan, and I believe I encountered one of these creatures. I was walking home from a friend's house one evening when I had the feeling I was being watched. After a few minutes I decided to look over my shoulder, and that's when I noticed a large creature behind me. At first I thought it was a dog, and this made me feel more relaxed, so I carried on with my journey. After a few minutes of walking, I could tell the dog was following me. After looking back a second time, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. This creature stood up on its back legs. Fear was the only emotion I was feeling. I managed to run the rest of the way home. Not once did I look back over my shoulder. I have never seen this creature since that encounter." Another encounter comes from 1961. A night watchman was patrolling a manufacturing plant in Big Rapids, Michigan. This is where he encountered a peculiar figure. At first he thought it was a person until he saw the dog-like features. He pulled out a weapon and was about to shoot when he remembered his camera, and took it out and took some pictures of the beast. The photos have not been analysed yet, and the photo still remains an unsolved mystery. Another witness came forward and claims a creature best described as a dogman was stalking up the hill behind their house. This is in the late fall of 2001. They said the following: "My stepdaughter and I were looking out our French doors to see a creature that was black in colour. It was big and had the head of a wolf. While that was the first and only visual the Cass County, Michigan residents experience, they can still hear it splashing around the 20-acre swampland at night. Sometimes they can even hear it shrieking. According to them, it has the scream of an infant, loud and hysterical." Another encounter claims that a man witnessed one of these creatures. He was standing near a river in Michigan when he was confronted by a massive black dog. This individual didn't report the encounter until 49 years later, but he saw the beast reared up on its hind legs and stared him down with piercing blue eyes. Terrified, he shot the creature and it quickly fled. The man remained chilled by the event for years to come. However, he later said the following: "It may be that I was just scared, but I swear that dog was smiling at me." One particular memorable dogman encounter came from a 13-year-old girl named Courtney, who lived out in Reed City, Michigan back in 1993. She decided to sneak out for a cigarette behind her family's house one winter, and she got the scare of her life. She claimed that a glint of light was seeping out of one of the planks of an old abandoned barn, and this caught her attention. She followed its movement and she soon realised that something was there. She realised the 6-foot-tall thing hiding in the barn had the head of a dog, and was staring directly at her. She ran off terrified. Later, her neighbour confirmed that they too saw a creature out in that barn. They described it as a buffalo-sized dog lurking in the barn. Rhonda, a resident of 3 Lakes in Michigan, had a dogman encounter in the fall of 2009. She was travelling with her son when the beast ran across the highway near Toga Creek. She said the following: "We were very puzzled and thought it might have been some mutant wolf, and could not figure out what we witnessed." She went on to say the beast ran fairly fast, around 50 feet in front of our truck. It was so strange because the front of it was much higher than the back. It was much larger than a wolf. She claims she never heard of the Dogman until after this incident. After reading descriptions and stories online, she was able to confirm for herself the creature she encountered was a Dogman. So what do you guys think people are seeing? Do you think the Dogman exists? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.